Y'all get me right after my yoga. My hair's I put lipstick on though. I did. I did. Y'all don't have to smell me. Woo, it's not full interactive. Yes. Get ready, Cancers. Get ready. You get a date, and you get a date, and you get a date. Yay! Nah, for real. Seriously, Cancerians, there's some shit going on with love. And I don't care if you don't want it. It's coming at you. I'm just saying, condoms, 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 Cancer. Unless you actually want to get pregnant. It's a very fertile season, y'all. But no, for real. Anybody under 25 and still in college, wrap it up. Okay. Do I joke? Yes, of course I joke, but not really. I'm making it funny, but I'm actually being serious because honestly, Cancerians, bada bing, bada boom. You know what I'm saying? There's something going on here. There's something going on. Yeah, it's coming. It's coming. There's just some shit going on. Now, as we start out this energy, you are still at a distance. But honey child, you are not going to be at a distance for long. You're going to be close. Yeah, and I feel like there's a lot of fire. There's a lot of fire. There's a lot of, something's coming together. Something's coming close. Now, there's all these Lenormand cards sitting around me that I still don't really know yet. So you're going to have to bear with me. Like, I don't know, man. I just did a yin yoga class. It was awesome and amazing. Take one if you've never taken one before. Yin yoga is the kind of yoga class that it's very slow moving, and it's usually not a flow. It's the maintaining of one position to allow the body to learn and breathe through discomfort and also stretch and submit to the pose. It's yin, it's to receive, right? To be formed. It's so awesome and amazing. And when you practice yoga on the regular, you should have at least one yin class in your practice because where there is yang, there needs to be yin. Hello. That's called balance. If you challenge yourself every day for that like high energy, almost aerobic kind of moving like this, really, really kind of like heavy flow, heavy flow kind of. I mean, it's fantastic, but it's one thing, right? So you've got to do the other thing to balance it out, the other side. Okay, I'm not playing with you when it comes to some sort of lip smacking, love tapping, love shacking. I'm not kidding. That's all that's come out. And when I sat down to do the cards, the first card I saw was the Page of Cups, and it was from my Talisman and Cauldron deck that I do my daily tarot card readings on. Cancers, I do daily tarot card readings every day on Instagram. Please join every day, as in Monday through Friday. I take the weekends off because, girl, I deserve it, okay? But Monday through Friday, I do a daily reading on there. It's general energies, and we have a lot of fun. It's live. It's interactive. So, yeah, usually between like 8 and 9 o'clock I'm on there, a.m. On California time. So born_without_boundaries over on Instagram. Come join me. And the reason why I say that is because I always use the Talisman and Cauldron deck. That's my special deck. And I had just done a personal reading, finished it up. And for some reason, all of the cards were facing downward and the Page of Cups was facing up. And I knew that I was heading into your energy. I was all psyched to talk to you guys. And it was Page of Cups. And please don't get in with that bitchiness about, I don't want to hear the story, just get to the cards. Bitch, I'm looking at the cards. What the fuck you think this story is coming from? Just because I share stories or metaphors doesn't mean I'm not channeling or reading the goddamn cards. Why do you think I'm fucking telling you the story? Some people, man. Some people. But honestly, that's why I'm telling you the story. I'm sitting here and the Page of Cups is just blasting at me. I'm like, all right. And then I'm drawn. Like I have a lot of decks all around me. But like an artist and paint. I'm like, ooh, what deck should I choose before I begin any reading? I feel, because each of the decks, you'll know this if you ever read cards, Oracle or Tarot, the decks have their own voice. They have their own, it's not their own language, but they have their own inflections. They have their own attitude. They have their own focus. And I get called to specific decks for each reading. And the Whispers of Love deck is my romance deck. If you ever purchased the extended, and I hope that all of you have or do this time around, that link is below. You will know that I use the Whispers of Love deck, right? Every time, because that's my romance specific reading that I do in the extended. And I always use that deck to lead it off. Well, that's the deck that I was called to. Now, you are not the only one that I was called to use that deck for this week. So it feels like there's some kind of nerve popping off, but that is also, that has a lot to do with Venus, right? Because Venus is in Libra. She's feeling real good about herself, right? That's one of her home places, right? It's her like French chateau. She's feeling really beautiful. She's really feeling gorgeous. And it is really a beautiful time when Venus is in Libra. And she's really confident and she's like really attractive. And then like it feels romantic. So that could be part of it. But dude, what? And I tried to find a match to it. I'm like, all right, Lenormand, because the way that I read my Lenormand cards, even when I do a grand tableau, is I usually like go in pairs. Like it just kind of how my mind reads the cards, like they're like half words put together, right? That's just how I read them, whatever. This would not have a match. It simply says there's some sort of connection. There's some sort of link. There's some sort of marriage or commitment of sorts that's happening. It just would not stop. It just would not. It wouldn't go away, dude. It wouldn't go away. Not my fault. There it is. The goddamn engagement wedding ring. There it is. Right there. Now, does that mean love? Not necessarily. Because the ring can represent just connection and commitment and signing of a contract. It's like what it represents is like what the wedding ring represents, right? Two rings coming together, the two rings coming together. So something is coming together. There's a connection definitely being made. Now, it may be off a little bit now. It's not necessarily here yet. In fact, if it is, I got this card. It's almost like you've been dancing with a dream for a while, right? Maybe just like you're dreaming about somebody specific. Open up your mind. It may not be that somebody specific. And if it's not that somebody specific, it's somebody fucking better. It's somebody that somebody specific kind of reminded you of, but it wasn't completely them. This person is coming whisking into your life. This could also mean long distance relationship because they're not in your actual presence or zip code right now. It's just basically what it says is if you actually read, it's like, listen, you're acting like they're here. Act as if they're already here. Act as if they're already here. One more time. Act as if they're already here. And if you already have them and they're at a distance, act as if they're already here. Don't be playing around behind their back. I was once told by one of my bosses, a guy, if it's not in the same zip code, it doesn't count. It counts. It does. So ultimately, there's some sort of distance between the two of you, whether you met or not. And dude, this this is not the romantic relationship reading, but it's all about romance and relationships. And you thought I was kidding, right? Joking. Oh, Michelle just wants to be a comedian, right? Joking around in the beginning of the reading. No, dude, I'm telling you, the reason why I was saying those things is because of the fucking cards. I get this card, sacral energy. You tell me where the sacral chakra is. Bam, your womb. And even if you're not a guy, even if you're not a woman, you don't have a womb. Or you're a woman and you still don't have a womb. Doesn't matter. It's right there. It's right in that womb area. It's the seat. If you do the yoga pose, it's the lotus pose, right? It's that seat of energy in the body. That's what it is. Something is coming alive. Something is being created. Something is fucking coming into life. And I say this, I jokingly say it, but not really, condoms, because this little motherfucker reminds me of a sperm. Like, that's sperm. What do you think it is? It's sperm. It's sperm going into the egg and bong, new life. So it's new life. It's two things coming together, and creating something new and beautiful. Dude, if you want to use this as a metaphor for your career, go ahead. That's the way that it relates to your life. You absolutely should, because maybe your baby is your book, or maybe your baby is your piece of artwork, or whatever project you've been working on. Because I know Cancerians, dude, we take care of things, right? That's what we do. We bring things into this world and we nurture them. And one of the most wonderful ways for a Cancer to really focus on their career is to treat it like it's one of their children. And then, believe me, that career is going to go far. So ultimately, that's what it could mean for you. Definitely, you don't have to apply this, but listen, I can't ignore the fact that there are so many romantic nuances, and I'm not going to. But I will say, since this is still a general reading, absolutely apply it to where it applies to your life. All I'm going to say is shit's getting real. Shit's getting real, right? This is the innocence card, and this is the mice card. This is a loss of innocence, right? It's like innocence is deteriorating. Innocence is gone, baby. The innocence is gone. So, yeah, could you interpret that as a reader? Could I interpret that as knocked up? I could. That's why I say, if you don't want it to happen, yo, if you don't want it to happen, condoms, condoms, condoms. If you do want it to happen, fuck, fuck, fuck. Go at it, because this is a good time to do it. Miracles and blessings are coming in, so that even though somebody maybe at a distance from you, it doesn't really matter. It's coming in. There are miracles and blessings. There are little bits and pieces. There are messages. It's coming into you. It's coming towards you. Look, you may have many options, which means you should definitely wear a condom. Hello. But this is just like, it's blowing in. It's coming at you. So be very, very prepared. There's a lot of goodness coming your way. Now, spend quality time together. You tell me this ain't lip locking, lip smacking. Woo! Hallelujah. There's a new moon coming up. And you know what that new moon is in? Can I hear you say it, children? Can I hear you say it? Scorpio, bitches. It's in Scorpio. No, the full moon was in Scorpio season, but it was in Taurus. This new moon is actually taking place in Scorpio, the zodiac sign Scorpio, which could very well mean you are letting in new love, new sexuality, new sensuality, new physicality. You know what I'm saying? It is, what is Scorpio? Scorpio is the house of death and rebirth. Life, baby, life. Like at the end of every yoga class, you are Shavasana, which is the death, the corpse pose. And then you roll over onto your side. And what do? Fetal position. You go from death to rebirth. That's what's happening. So could this be a spiritual transition? Could this be a spiritual change? Yes. It could be a metaphor for a new life starting for you. But ultimately, shit's getting real. Okay? Shit's getting real. This isn't conceptual anymore. Yeah, it maybe could be conceiving, but it's not a concept anymore. It's actually happening. What else did I see? Bam, true love. How the fuck am I supposed to interpret this one? I don't know. You tell me. I'll wait. Like, how am I supposed... but, okay, once again, this could also be, the career that you've always wanted. Real love, like what you were meant to do. Yep, I would buy that. I'm a career-based girl, man. I'm single. So there's just a sense of, I might, if I was listening to this reading, I might interpret it like that as well. Absolutely. It's like what I've always loved, my true love. Yup. Amen. Okay, good stuff. But then we have be supportive. Make a genuine effort to show you care. So Cancerians, this is definitely a demonstration of interest. And please don't sit back on your Cancerian asses and fucking pretend like it's all supposed to be them showing you. No. You have to actually demonstrate love, right? You have to demonstrate and show interest, like show attraction. And you don't have to show attraction like be stupid. You can be fun. You can be playful. It's just like showing attention, like giving somebody attention. You know what I'm saying? Smiling, laughing, like just showing them that you're, oh, I got a hot ear. That's weird. Okay, this showing them that you're just filled with pleasure, like you have a lot of pleasure. You know that you get a lot of pleasure from their presence. This is some good stuff. It could also be Sagittarius energy. This is very much a Sagittarius card. This is actually Cupid and Psyche. That is the character's name. So this is Cupid. You know who Cupid is. Cupid is the mother of Venus. We talked about her in the beginning of the reading. And then Psyche was that human woman that his mama did not think was good enough for her little boy, you know, because she was a mere mortal, like literally. And she was the most beautiful woman of our, right? But what she was selected, she was chosen. Is Cupid fell in love with her. That's the thing. But he couldn't let mama find out because he knew that she would not approve of a mere mortal and him getting together. So he contrived this way of inviting her and getting her to live with him in this beautiful palace, but all the lights was real low. And his one rule to her was that, listen, you can't look at me, you can't see me. And basically, they lived like that in that weird way for however long. And she just fell in love with this motherfucker. He was Cupid. So he kind of knew a thing or two about love. And he was amazing. And they were perfect for each other. And they fell in love. But they couldn't touch. Well, no. They actually could touch. It's just like lights off kind of touching. But they could still touch. But she just couldn't look at him. She couldn't see him, so she couldn't really recognize him or identify him, right? So it's like knowing him without knowing him. And one day it was too much. It bubbled up inside her, and you know us fucking humans, Pandora's box, hello. We gotta push the ballot and see what the fuck is behind that closed door. And that's what she did. She cast the light on him, and she saw, oh my God, he was the most spectacular, beautiful in the whole world. But then, bam, the lights went out and he's like, I told you, you weren't allowed to see me. And then he had to leave her. And she was heartbroken. And basically, she left the palace and traveled the world, like literally pauper style for years. She just traveled the world, would not stop looking for him. And Venus saw her and she knew what happened to her son, and her son's heart was broken. And Venus saw her and was like, okay, this bitch right here clearly really loves him, because she's like looking real fucking haggard and still is not giving up. So she allowed the two of them to come together. What a beautiful story, happy ending, love, love, love. But ultimately, that's the story of Psyche and Cupid. But ultimately, this is somebody who will never give up on you, right? Somebody who is ride or motherfucking die. This is somebody who there is travel here, because Sagittarius energy is that travel energy, right? It's like going back and forth, or like maybe long distance travel. I know we can't like really fucking travel. I have got this feeling that maybe international travel is going to open up soon. Please. Okay, let's just hope, right? Anyway, and then we go on to this, trust. And this reminded me so much of me and probably all of you. Why? Because as soon as cancers say, it's almost like we can feel that the good thing is here, and we're just like, no, that's not possible. No. Based on past hurts or past disappointments, and we just don't want to leave ourselves vulnerable. And this is saying, hello, open yourself up. There's a blessing that's about to come to you. Stop being a douchebag and getting all kinds of up in your feels. Cancerians, the fuck? Gotta get out of that shit. Warrior, man, you got to get that fire energy on. This is Aries energy. You got to get that Aries on. You got to get it on. Maybe you get it on with an Aries. I don't know. But ultimately, you got to get that warrior on. The cardinal energy. You just got to go out there and you got to go after it. Not only do you have to believe it can happen, but you got to go make it happen. That's what it is. Resolution. See, there is strife, and there is hardship, and there is fear, and there is sadness, but there is also bravery, and there is also courage, and there is also determination, and that will get you far. And ultimately, there's a conclusion that is drawn here. There's a conclusion that is drawn, and you are protected, and you will actually win, man. Win, win, win. This is like strong. This is like literally your health is good, you're stable, everything is doing real well. This could be thinking of travel once. What did I say, man? What did I say? Like dreaming of travel, wanting to go somewhere. If you're called to go somewhere, you better get on that plane, train, or bus, go. Because honestly, the reason why you're being called there is to, anyway. This is somebody who is an authority figure, like authority, right? Authority. That's what it is. It's like, I don't know what the hell this has to do, but it's somebody who maybe is the head of the house or yada, yada, yada. But ultimately, I don't know, man. Thanksgiving is coming. I'm not traveling anywhere, but I know my family is coming to me. So I don't know. Maybe some love is coming to you. I don't know. Oh, wait, it's my job to know. Okay, let me go and get the spirit animal cards, and we'll see if we can't get a little bit more of a message, right? Before we go into tarot and get the real answers. Not the real answers, like articulate answers. Tarot, I say, gives me the down and dirty, right? That's what it does. I want to jump into the future cards. But I will not jump into the future cards. I will control myself because I'm a goddamn adult. Okay. So, here we go. Scorpio, let it shine. There's definitely something coming out. Something coming out and something coming up that's needed to come out and up. Something that's finally being spoken, something that's finally being said, but something that's also finally being recognized, right? It's finally coming out. You're finally being heard. Ooh, and this is something that spirit guided you toward. They led you there. They led you to this. They led you to the ideas. This is divinely led. It's also coming out of the dark. I see the light. I see the light. You know, this is it. This is when you come out of the dark. Spirit messages direct from spirit, like casting light, shedding light, coming out of a dark time. This is Raven energy and Scorpionic energy. You're coming out of a dark time. You're coming out of it almost a death, right? And then we have turn knowledge into wisdom. This is Piscean energy, moon energy, something that is held underneath the surface, is bubbling to the surface. Good Lord. Finally, somebody is letting you know that they love you. Finally, it's happened to me. Oh, I could feel the breeze coming in and out. It's so good. It feels so good. I love it. This is why you got to open up when you live in Southern California. And you heard my tirade about not having no fucking air conditioner here because of the ocean breeze. Yeah. Not in San, no. Not where, no. Not over the hills, baby. There's no fucking breeze. But there's a breeze tonight and it feels really good. Anyway, this is definitely something that was hidden. Something that was basically kept down or kept to themselves. This is Piscean energy. You could be dealing with a Pisces. You don't have to be dealing with a Pisces, dude. Don't worry about don't get all caught up in the signs. And remember something. Just because you know their sun sign, don't mean you know everything else about them. Unless you're a true astrological stalker and you got their whole birthday and birth time from not telling where, and you looked up their whole chart, a sense of, they may be a fucking like Aries with a Pisces everything else. You don't know. So it's just, this is Piscean energy, meaning emotions, learning, higher learning, understanding, not being judgmental, psychic connections, all of these things. It's Piscean energy, but mostly it relates to the moon card. It's like you've been through something, you've been told something, but now you really realize it, you really get it, you really understand it. It's illuminated you. And that could also be what it is too, illumination, like finally understanding and having that aha moment and that breakthrough. Okay, and you could take that to another level, like a metaphoric level, in an actual breakthrough, right? And then trust in the magic. And this card for me is Aquarius energy. It's a new start. It's a new beginning. It's something new. It's something maybe innovative, right, that you never thought of before, but it is like a It's a new start. You have black raven here, like crow spirit, and you have white raven. Ultimately, this is the yin meets the yang, the death meets the rebirth. This is a new chance, a new shot at something. No, it does not have to be with an old person. It can be. I don't know you. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know your situation is what I'm saying, but ultimately it is a new beginning. Here we go. Be here now. In this moment, Cancer, look at me right here in the eyes. Don't look back. Stop with that shit. Look right here. Me, you, that's it. The two of us. Nowhere else. You don't fucking need to look anywhere else. Just look right here, right now. Be in the moment. You're going to see something beautiful. That's what that card means. And then we have a rebirth is assured. Yeah, it's coming out. This is once again bat. He's spreading his wing. You see how if you took off that wing, please don't take wings off bats. He looks like a cocoon. You know, when bats hang upside down, they look like they're in a cocoon. They're wrapped up, right? But he's spreading his wing. Bitch is about to fly. That's why. Spreading his wing. He's about to fly. Be in this moment. You're about to take off. A change is coming. I've been seeing 555 everywhere. A change is coming, and I think it's a good one. Boundaries, baby, because we're all born without boundaries. Cancerians. This is, don't get so heavy, man. Don't block your own abundance. Set healthy boundaries. Healthy boundaries are essential for us. This is a sense of like coming out of your shell, in other words. Really. If you like, listen, sometimes we need the wall, sometimes we don't. This is a time to come out and to share yourself and to be open and free and just loving. Brown bear spirit, this is take time out. This is being protected. This is mama bear energy. Grr, protection, grr. This is some sort of protective. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Oh, condoms, huh? Okay, I'm just saying, protect yourself. I guess is what it's saying is protect yourself, but like not be defensive. Protect yourself, but don't be defensive. I know that's hard for a Cancerian to understand, but it's almost like be you, be happy, but don't let people get in your face. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Spirit has a plan. Oh yeah. This is divinely guided. This was set up. Okay. God was your matchmaker. Take a leap of faith. Just do it. I mean, like, this is my Jiminy Cricket card. It's your conscience. Let your conscience be your guide. It's also, in Chinese culture and lore, grasshopper is extremely good luck. He's like relevant to our ladybugs or our bunny rabbits, right? He's a symbol of good luck. So this is it. This is your lucky break, man. Spirit had this planned out for you. You didn't know. Surprise! Like, that's what's going to happen. But, ultimately, spirit can set it up, but you got to jump. Be ready to jump, man. Be ready to jump. Please wear a parachute. That's what I'm saying. It's like by this point, we should be grown enough to understand how to leap without breaking ourselves. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying don't take the jump. I'm saying be sure the fucking parachute is on your back and be sure the motherfucker works. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying do something stupid. Like, by this time, we should know the yin and the yang, right? Be what we're capable of handling and what we're not capable of handling. That we should not take the chance, but we should also not be stupid. And we should know that fine line between the two. And that fine line is really going to lead us to a very, very beautiful place. There is always enough. This is more Piscean energy. Essentially, you have all that you need. And you have more than what you need. So go ahead, jump in, dive in. Even if you don't have all of it right now, take the risk. Just move one extra step and see. You never freaking know. You never But I will tell you, by taking that extra step, Cancers, the universe knows that you're not playing around. The universe knows that you ain't fucking around. They know, oh, look it. Cancer's still pushing us in that direction because you are the universe, right? You are. Like the universe is in you. It lives in you. So it's like you have to decide where do you want to go, especially as a cardinal sign. So it's like when you take that extra step, they're like, oh, they're still moving in that direction. Oh, okay. Bam. This is great spirit. Eagle is great spirit manifested into form, manifested into animal form. It is great spirit himself. This is him arriving and blessing you and saying you're guided by spirit. Spirit has your back, right? You can fly, man. You can fly. This could be with the United States government. This could be actual leadership. This could be, a raise. This could be so many different things. But this is definitely leveling up. You're talking to the big guy here, is what I'm saying. You're not talking to no manager or no HR person. You're talking to the boss who's going to decide to hire you. Like, that's who you're talking to. Now, this is the future. Be generous of spirit, Leo. You the king. This is looking to the future. This is being confident, feeling really good about yourself. And also, green. You see how it's green behind him? It's following your heart. Leo rules this heart space, this heart chakra space. And it's not just about love, but it could be. Because it is about romance, could be about romantic partnership, right? Yeah, baby, it could be. But it's really about your heart chakra, which is the seat of your courage, right? You use your courage and you use that sacral energy. Holy fucking crap. You got success. Now we move on to, hold up. Ooh, spider, make your dreams real. So this is Leo energy and this is spider energy. You're literally, you're manifesting your heart's desires. That's what it's saying. This is your heart's desire. And then dream the world into being. You got it. You got it, man. What once was a ghost, what once was a phantom. And I kept saying, remember we started out here? We started out, your past has influenced your future. Or maybe something from the past comes back to life and you get a second chance at it. Or you just, it's maybe a first chance at it, right? It's like, this is the first chance, this is the first shot you got, even though you've been trying forever. Bam. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's get into these spirit guide messages. Yes, please go over to tarot if you want to right now, but I would love for you to stay for the angel messages because they're fucking awesome, and I highly recommend them. The link for the extended is below. Also, if you have not, please subscribe to my Vimeo channel. There's a shit ton of content over there. Yeah, you got to pay for it, but consider it a donation to the channel. You get something, I get something, and Born Without Boundaries gets to exist. And really, that is why it exists. So I thank you for everybody who does purchase all those videos. Plus, there are free videos over on Vimeo. I do my astrological forecasts every single week now, and I upload them to Vimeo. You can also find at least half of them on my Instagram, IGTV, so you can follow my Instagram or Vimeo if you want those astrological forecasts. Those are actually astrology forecasts for the week. They're not tarot, it's astrology. And then, or you can subscribe to my website where basically you get all of it. It just comes at you and you can, when it comes up, you'll get newsletters, essentially. Anyway, please do click subscribe, help the channel grow if you have not already. And, recommend this video, recommend me to your friends. Clarity. See, this is really nice. It's almost like in some ways you kind of sort of already know who I'm talking about. And especially if this is like clarification. You like something becomes like all the fog clears. Let me let the angels talk for themselves. Clarity. Close your eyes for a moment. I have to read the card, so I have to peek. Breathe in the blue of the sky. Feel a gentle breeze flow through you. Oh, there is peace, there is clarity. A magical healing has just taken place, a gift from your guardian angels. Oh, I love you. Angels, I feel your hug, and I love you. I hug you back. I've been feeling this beautiful breeze. What did I tell you? And it's weird that card came out. Not weird, it's holy. It's blessed. Love. The heart of love is the heart of creation. All is possible through love. All is worthwhile for love. May all you think and feel reflect love's eternal truth. Dude, I can't even. Achievement. Take a little time to reflect on what you have achieved to date. It is often easy to forget where you started from and how far you've come. Honor and be grateful for this extraordinary journey that is your life. We start with gratitude. We say thank you. Pick 3 things right now off the top of your head that you're grateful for. I'm grateful. You can start with the simple things. Thank you, angels. Thank you, God, for the breath in my lungs and my ability to exhale and inhale again. Thank you, angels and God, for your guidance and your protection. Thank you, angels and God, for the fact that I even have the equipment or technology to be able to watch this video right now. So clearly I don't got nothing. You'll start to see that gratitude once you once you start thanking God, you can't stop. It just keeps coming. And gratitude is the river on which abundance flows. So you get into that stream and holy crap, your life changes for good. Let's go into tarot. The link is below. I'll see you guys over there.